Hey, folks. How y'all doing today? Hopefully y'all week was blessed up. Very blessed up. Everybody's trending up. Very much so trending up. I hope everybody, whatever problems issues y'all have had, like coming in the past couple of weeks, man, y'all was able to get on top of a lot of them. And everything's good for y'all, man, because I don't want to see nobody, whether you my peoples or not, going through anything. Talk to you every day. Don't mean I want you to go through some shit. I want y'all to stay blessed up, man. Stay on top of all your shit. Stay on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? Brother Mac. Uh-oh.
No, you good.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, uh-oh.
No, we good.
Because, when we travel like this, man, going to places like Mind Your Damn Business City,
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're at the whim of whatever we got going on. So y'all mind y'all damn business. Like my sister say, man, mind the business that pays you.
That's some big words right there.
Yeah. Mind the business that pays you.
Mind
Greatness, brother T Mac.
Greatness, bro.
Yeah, make sure y'all stay on top of checking on your folks. Stay on top of checking on yourself. Because, sometimes you can't have that conversation with somebody else if you can't have that conversation in the mirror first. So make sure you can talk to yourself about the shit you're going through before you talk to somebody else about the shit they going through.
Yeah, on my mama.
Yeah, I don't think that was a mouthful, but you know what I'm saying? I talk slow, so y'all make sure y'all listen even slower.
Hello. Talk slow so you can listen fast.
Yeah. So we're going to stay on top of everything, man. Make sure you stay on top of your people. Right now, that's most important, man, because people are losing people regularly.
Every day.
All day. You can't do much about it, but you can do something about it while your people's still around, man. You got to give people their flowers while they're still alive.
Fact.
Real quick, man, before we get into this topic, we just got done with all the big upping people and prayers and blessing. Miss Jackson, I hope your recovery is going very well. Mr. Hall, I hope your recovery continues to go well.
Yes, sir.
But, I don't give a fuck about celebrities getting shot. I'm not about to shoot nothing out to them. I don't care if they heal or not.
Right. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
Don't give a fuck. But let's go ahead and I want to say something real quick, man. I know I did the rant last week, and I think this rant particularly is going to be on both sides of this particular video, because I think my brother's going to agree with me 100% if he watched it, which I'm sure he did. That slam dunk contest last night was some bullshit.
I didn't watch it. That's why. Didn't watch it. I knew it was going to be. Bro, the last slam dunk contest that I watched was the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon.
It was some trash. It was all the way trash. The most exciting thing about last night was the 3-point contest, and that's saying something.
And Big Cat.
Big Cat won. A big man. Big man taking over. All the way dumpster juice. You heard what he said. That shit was trash, dog. Trash. I mean, we set up a...
Hey, I'm not watching it no more, man. I just can't.
I got to give it at least 4 years before I watch something else.
Bruh.
We got to...
I'm not going to watch the game tonight.
No, you know it's going to be there.
I got your nephew and his homeboys here, so it's teaching mode for me tonight, and I'm excited for it.
I dig that. But I can't. Ugh.
I knew it was gonna be shitty.
I can't get that time.
You not? No.
Sit there and watch that foolishness.
Like watching The Color Purple. You don't get the time back.
I could have played Uno and had more excitement. I could have played Uno. Dang.
Right, Jones. Man, look, they had it. Money on Big Cat.
Trash. And you saw, they done posted the interview, not the interviews, but the scenes where he was getting stuff from Steph Curry. Steph Curry was telling him how to do that thing. And what happened? He did his thing.
And got the record. Big man got the record.
Look, hey, man, shout out to Big Cat. Shout out to Big Cat, Big man.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Cat, man. Yeah.
Making a big man more excitable position to play.
Because they ain't going to the playoffs.
I can't speak on that because I'm not even watching basketball, so I can't even speak on that.
Look at Minnesota. They still won't fire Scott Brooks. But anyway, we'll get on to the.
I'd rather watch
Get on into the show.
I watch Boomerang and Cartoon Network. I won't watch it. I'm waiting for football season to come back around.
Well, you got a while. Yep.
Hey, man,
talk to him, bro.
We're going to get to this, man.
Talk to him, bro.
This topic is strong with a lot of people in our generation. And probably a lot of people in the generation before, I'm not for sure. It just depends on how you grew up. Should be. Yeah, because this is part of that generational curse stuff that we spoke about long time ago. I think about last.
Actually, we gonna put that out on Tuesday, so
yeah.
Y'all can check it on YouTube.
Hey, check out some of them episodes, man, from before that y'all ain't catch hold to. There's some real stuff in there, man. Don't think just because we was just starting that we was on the slope. No, we started up here. That's why we got to stay up here. We can't go backwards.
Oh yeah. The only thing that's climbing is the production.
That's it. The
message has been the message has always been.
The content has been cool since the beginning. So with this one today, man, this is heavy.
Talk to him, bro. Talk to him now. Talk to him. How much
disrespect do you tolerate because that's your elder? How much disrespect do you tolerate because that's what you were raised to do? That's what you were brought up to do. Just listen to your elders and shut the hell up about it. I don't I feel like with me, I'm turning 40 this year. I'll speak it. I don't like speaking it, but I'll speak it. I'm turning 40 this year. So how much should I tolerate even before 40? Even before that.
Yeah.
How much disrespect?
Even before that. Yeah. Even before 20.
Yeah. How much disrespect from your elders should you tolerate before you sit up like, hey. God damn it. I'm grown. I'm grown.
Yeah.
Like you can't like I'm over you talking to me like that.
Yeah. Like, just because I'm a young adult doesn't mean I'm not an adult.
Family or outside, it don't matter.
Yes, sir. Anything.
Man, y'all think...
So here when bruh brought this to me, I said I was thinking of it. I promise. As soon as I asked him, he brought this to me, and I was like, it's crazy because I thought about the same thing earlier.
And it was brought to me by my sister. My sister brought this to me through a DM. This is where y'all can shoot at us, man. Whether it's on our individual page or Jack Ship.
See where it comes in?
We're looking at the DM. We checking that shit. And she brought this comment to me. I was in the house. She was like, hey, brother. I was like, what's up? She's like, well, this could be a topic. I was like, no, that damn will be a topic because we have to draw a line.
So you think, as a kid now, you in elementary school, middle school, high school, your teacher has been blatantly disrespecting you. But every time you go home, your parents tell you to say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. But that teacher is deliberately disrespecting you day in and day out. Why should I give them, or why should I tell my child to give them some respect? You don't get it as an adult. You don't get respect until you give it. So why we ain't teaching that to the youth? Yeah, you're supposed to respect your elders. Yes. Respect your elders, the ones that respect you and giving you the knowledge and the game, the path to progress in life.
And like Hawk said, he said, depends on the elder and it is what they say.
Thank you.
I'm going to go with what they said. I'm going to agree with you on that one, Hawk. But just because it's a particular elder, I don't know if I can jump on that bandwagon, brother.
I'm not finna give you the light.
Yeah. Because I feel like
I'm not finna give you the light.
Let's put this one out here just for as an example. Like me as a young knucklehead, I responded to the cussing and all that other stuff. That's how I grew up.
Yep.
But if you got a young cat out there with the same talent level as mine, the same work ethic as mine, but they don't respond to the cussing. But you cussing in front of him anyway, and he withdraws on you. Now, what you gonna do about that? Because that's
exactly.
because I don't respond to it. That's why basically.
Yes, sir. Everybody's different.
Yeah, man. And it's not about that kid being soft. It's not.
Let's get that out the way. Let's get that out the way.
Just because he don't respond to you cussing at him, or she don't respond to you cussing at her, doesn't make them soft. That's not what it is. Let's figure out and put in the time. I understand that, being a squad leader, you got 5 personalities. I understand being a coach, you got 15 to 30 to 35 to 40 personalities you got to deal with. I got that.
Yes, sir.
But that's the position, guess what? You put yourself in.
Hello, as a coach.
You got to decide and decipher which kid is which. I know it's going to take time. I got that. Been there, done it. But, Look, my parents taught me to respect them based on the fact that they are an adult. I was a child. Let them disrespectful. Let them be disrespectful for me. Let me understand that. You let your parents take care of that. To a certain degree.
Yeah, but in certain situations, you have to, like, you can't just sit back and let them continuously disrespect, especially as a parent. You can't sit back and say, you know what, baby, I got it, because you going to talk to the teacher for 30 minutes to an hour versus your child going and sit in her class for 8 hours and continuously getting this disrespect. So eventually you're going to have to teach this child to say, hey, you know what? You are not allowed to do this to me anymore.
And I'm not going to take it.
I'm not going to take this. And you know what? If you continue to be on that route, let me pick up this phone, because we're in 2022 now. Let me pick up this phone and call my mama or call my daddy.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly, like, I'm going to put a situation, and this happened to me. I ain't going to put nobody else's situation out there. This happened to me. I ain't going to like detail it down, but I was in a situation where I ain't got my vaccine shot. Don't care. Don't want it. I haven't been vaccinated.
Me either.
And I was and one of my family members tried to bully me into getting this shot. If you ain't going to get that shot, don't come up here no more. All right, fine. I just won't come up here no more. I'm dead.
All right.
Like, you ain't scared.
So you going to pressure me into getting something because you heard of something that you don't know what's going on. All right, cool. All right. So that lets me know, in me and my brother's eyes, that lets me know you wasn't for me in the first place.
Yeah.
You was just riding away because we are quote unquote family.
I'm not doing it.
Nah.
Like, it
that's disrespect right there.
Posing a question like, hey, can you do this? Or go do this because you're supposed to. What do you mean I'm supposed to? Just because who you are, I'm supposed to? How about you ask a question and maybe put please on the end of that motherfucker?
No. How about we have a discussion, and when I disagree with you, you just say, okay, I honestly and calmly disagree with you, but we gonna move on from here. Yeah. No, we can't have that discussion. Why? Because you're still stuck in the same, like Sis said, you stuck in the slavery mentality.
Right.
You still back in that time where everything has to be going on your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not on your time.
I'm not on anybody's time but mine. Like your boy, like my man, look, I was scrolling through Instagram just like Derek said. And I'm gonna put his name out there because it was on his Instagram. And he posted a video. Like, dog, this is my life.
It's my life.
This motherfucker but me. Period.
Y'all gonna love it, y'all gonna hate it or love it.
Either way. It's still my life. Because when I'm doing this or when I'm doing that, and I'm making mistakes, because I've made a lot of mistakes over the course of my goddamn 39 years on this planet.
Hello.
I made the mistakes by myself.
Facts.
And the majority of it, I ate by myself. I ain't get no help.
No.
We got a lot of help when we was in high school and stuff like that. You know, we had good people around us then. We had good mentors around us then.
Mm-hmm.
But that's outside the house.
The only help that we had when we was going through the shit was the teaching that we had
to fall back on.
So when Coach Hawkins was telling us, hey, stop going down that path, it's gonna lead you down the wrong way, and you ain't doing right, or stay away from these people, and we weren't listening, and it took us down that path. When we got into that 4x4, that 6x6, that 8x8, that 10x10,
that's where the medicine starts to kick in. That's when it all starts to kick in. When you in the shit, the shite,
when you in a dark place,
and you feel like you ain't got no help.
mm-hmm.
That's when it starts to kick in. Because
that's when the knowledge.
I've been there. It may not look like I was listening at the time when you was putting it out there, but I was listening.
Hell yeah. Felt every last word of it in the 20s.
Every last bit of it. Now I'm like, yo, when he said hit, it didn't hit at the time.
When he said that, it was right.
Right. It didn't hit at the time. Hell no, because I thought I was young. I thought I was invincible.
Because remember we talked about this before. When you at the peak, you ain't talking to the Most High. You talking to the Most High when you at your low. When you at your low. So when we in high school, we up here. Everybody loves us. The city loves us.
Yeah.
And then a certain situation happens in our life, and the only person in that school that's behind us,
everybody else disappeared. Because you're in the newspaper for doing good, then all of a sudden you're in the newspaper for doing bad, everybody gone. But when it comes down to that, man, look, I gotta draw a line. Because at the time, man, it's about your mental health at this point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And think about this, bro. Think about this. Tied into where we at right now. So respecting your elders. Yeah. Think about all the elders that we respected more than the person that was really with you when you was going through the shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of their label.
Because of their label.
Because of their position in your life. You're going to respect them more than the person that was with you in the shit. And that shouldn't be. Like we was talking about, sometimes, man, you got to cut them folks off. Because they ain't there for you. They there for what you can do for them. Look,
when others is just there. When you in the mud, guess what? They standing on the grass. They either got a rope or they step in the mud with you to pull you up.
That's what it's about.
That's the elders right there that you respect.
The one that's worth getting dirty with you.
The ones that's outside, and we'll take this back to military terms. The ones that's outside, the sergeants that's outside just directing you what to do, that's not the ones that you respect the most. The ones that you respect the most is the ones that, hey, turn that wrench. Don't worry about it. Hey, give it to me. I got you.
Yeah.
Let me show you what's up.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you got to draw that line, man. Because they, regardless of what, man, a human has the mentality that they're going to do exactly what they can get away with.
Yes.
They're going to do exactly what they can get away with. If they can get away with talking to you like shit, they're going to keep doing it.
They're going to keep doing it. You seen the post.
They're going to keep doing it.
And you know this. You see these folks in your family.
And sometimes that's the worst. Because they got that. They feel like they put in that time. Like, what you put time in is for your life. You didn't, don't think for a split second. I mean, yeah, you did what you had to do to get me where I needed to be. But at the same time, when I get there,
you gotta let me
why you still treat me like you still trying to get me there? I'm here now.
I'm 39 years old. Why are you trying to treat me and still treat me
no, you're not.
Like I'm 18, 16, 15, 12?
Because that's the same mentality they hold. Like, it's not necessarily our fault. But I'm not going to say it's their fault either. But at the same time, you can't have that same mentality. I got elders in my life right now that treat me like I'm a grown-ass man. But I also got elders in my life right now that treat me like I'm still 6 years old.
Yep.
When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop?
And because it's a repeated cycle, it's a thing that's been happening over generation for generation for the generation. We're going to have to be the ones to break that curse. Because everybody ahead of us, they're set in their ways. This is how they're supposed to act. Hey, youngster, you supposed to call me.
Right. What?
Wait a minute. No, grandparents, great-grandparents. No, the phone goes both ways. You can actually call your grandparents, your great grandkids, you can actually call them.
Right.
Guess what? They will be just as happy, if not happier, to call you the next time because you reached out.
They said our elders think they should lead us by their life experiences. But in order to live life, you must have your own experience without someone else's perspective. Excuse me. I don't know why that boy was beating shit out of me. Perspective. And it happens like that, man. You got you can't. It being 2022, we can't live like it's 1920. I don't know if anybody has anybody in their life that was born then, but I'm not gonna live like it's 1962. I can't. The world is different. I can't do it. I'm not about to go check the yellow pages no more. They ain't around.
Not gonna do it. They ain't around. Yeah. No. Not when I can Google. Not when I can Google your name.
Right. What happened? The price of yesterday ain't the price of today. It's gonna cost you.
And y'all know that. Y'all go into the grocery store. Y'all see what's up.
It's gonna cost you $600 to get that tree taken out your yard. This ain't 1922.
When it used to cost you $250.
This ain't then. But they so stuck in they so stuck in their ways. They go outside, but they don't believe outside. Look, don't give me $5 for gas no more.
Where you going?
Well, I'm right.
Going a half a mile down the street?
From one pump to another. That $5 is gonna take me from one pump to another.
Straight up.
That's it.
Straight up. Straight.
I want you to come over here and do this. All right, I'll be over there. Go over there and do it. And it's a ridiculous amount of work.
And they still talking about some $5.
I'm not a kid anymore.
You know this is $100 worth of work, right? And the only reason why you didn't call me is because you didn't want to pay the $100 worth of work. But giving me $75, taking 25% off of you, I mean, that's cool. You talk about $5, great grandma? Like,
no, I can't.
You know this is 2022, right? This ain't 1993.
I'm not pulling up a stump for $5.
Come on, now I ain't 11. I ain't 12 no more.
And look, be careful with those who have experience as well. Just because you have experience does not mean you can teach. Whoa. We all learn lessons in different ways. Everyone, everyone is not a leader.
Everyone is not a leader. A healer or a guide.
Not a healthy one either way. Just because you can teach me some shit don't mean you teaching me some shit the healthy way.
You can learn a bad habit.
Yeah, easily.
Think about this.
Easily. You
can perfect a bad habit.
Because practice don't make perfect. Stop telling your kids that.
That's a damn lie. Stop telling them that. Practice does not make perfect. Because if they go outside and shoot 1,000 jumpers, but all of them have been wrong, they're shooting back-footed and shooting off long. Totally wrong.
Telling you, just because you've experienced life doesn't mean you have wisdom or you have the right to teach anybody what you've been through. Stop that shit. If you had a bad life, stop telling people your life unless you tell them what not to do.
Bing.
Unless you tell them what not to do.
Think about this, bro. Right now, and what Kelsey just said, think about all the brothers on the block.
Yeah.
Wrong message. Go out there and do what you want to do, and as soon as somebody come at you, snitch on everybody.
No.
Fuck your team.
What
the hell with your team?
Where that get you? Where that get you?
I know some kingpins that did a couple years, all their partners got $1 million. He got $1 million. From living to the old code. The code is gone. I don't know what they did with the code. That shit ripped.
Because when the first rule of that code is no women, no children.
Bing. Bing. In every aspect. I don't care what's going on. No packages, no killing, no talking, no snatching up, no nothing. Women and children were safe at all times.
Seriously.
Right out the window, bruh.
Look.
These niggas watched Cocaine Cowboys one time and thought Griselda Blanco was everybody. Bruh, you right. And then again, like we going on these we don't. There's no OGs set in the game that they're listening to. They're listening to these raggedy ass bums that have lack of knowledge, that don't understand the game, don't understand the system, don't understand the plays.
And it's there though.
And it's right there. But why am I going to go to my phone when I see they paying again? Let's go back to the let's even go to the rap game. They paying these clowns $1 million to make a song, not an album, a song.
Yeah.
So why would I listen to Bun B? Why would I listen to Key? I'm only gonna listen to Jay. He's the only one I'm going to listen to. Like, he's the only one that made it. Knowing goddamn well Jay Prince is Master P is.
They ain't even heard about Jay Prince anymore. They don't know who Jay Prince is. The elders, the motherfuckers y'all choosing.
They don't know, bro.
Nah, the elders y'all choosing to listen to, man, is just
flawed.
They in your family, they outside your family. You know, that don't matter. The elders y'all choosing to listen to, man, just ain't it. Ain't it?
If any of your elders ever tell you, nah, youngin', that ain't gonna work, they ain't for you. They couldn't accomplish what they wanted to accomplish, so they're gonna push all that doubt
onto
anybody and everybody that wants to progress, and you want to progress. So why would you talk to somebody or listen to somebody?
If you got an elder in your life that's trying to live vicarious through you, cut them off. Cut them off.
You know what? I hate these basketball dads, bro.
Cut them off.
These basketball dads, man, and these basketball granddads, like, oh man, when I was playing, I was okay, cool, but he ain't you.
Your kid ain't got no business being out there. He don't even want to play ball. But you forcing him to play ball because you didn't make it. Nigga, if he ain't playing for the love of the game, he shouldn't be playing it for anyway. Shouldn't even be out there. If whatever you doing, you ain't doing, like, I do a lot of shit. And everything I do, I don't waste no energy. Everything I do for a reason. It ain't because my elder told me to.
Because I want to do it. It's in my desire to do it.
Y'all doing too much, man. One, boy, if y'all don't get out from under y'all people. And I know I'm bad to say that, but sometimes you got to break loose. Break loose, get loose. And just do it.
Please, hey, look. A message to parents, especially dads. You are not your son's greatest coach.
You're not.
Let me say that one more time, because I know some of y'all in the back didn't hear that. You are not your son's greatest coach.
Nope.
You are your son's greatest motivator. You should be your son's hero, mentor.
To all these other motherfuckers out here.
But you're not elevating your son by teaching your son when your highest IQ is high school, when your son wants to go to college or play NBA or play professional. Any sport. Your level is high school. Your thought process is high school. You were state champion in high school. What did you do after that? There is your level. So guess what?
Coach him till
you're done at 8th, 9th grade.
Somebody else has to coach him after that. If you only made it so far in life, that's all you can teach. Elders. You only made it so far in life. That's all you can teach.
I'll give you a prime example, right? I don't know if he's on right now, but I hope he's on. Our big brother Dale. He has elite education and knowledge when it comes to the game. My game came in the Army. Like, I played Army ball. I could teach my son everything when it comes to Army and high school basketball, fundamentals, little shit here and there. But for the elite stuff, guess what I'm gonna do? Hey, Jay Reagan. Hey, Dale Evans. Hey, this person. Hey, that person. Hey, my brother wants to learn this step back, or he wants to learn this advanced defensive move, or this. Pass him on.
Right. Got to. At that point, like, if you...
What is so hard, elders? Why is it, bruh? Why is it so hard for them to keep a hold of them like that?
I don't know. And that's the part. Like, what are you holding on to?
What are you holding on to? Are you holding on to your past or their future?
Right. I don't get it. And it's like to the point to where, yeah, I know I'm gonna end up taking care of you at one point in time. I got it. Or figuring out something where you're gonna be all right. Why I gotta be it? Like I said, this shit.
If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. Right. But that's not for me to put. My son knows I give 2 shits, 5 fucks if you make it to the NBA or make it to playing professional basketball. I give a damn, son. I care less. Just because you want to follow in my footsteps and play basketball doesn't mean that I'm gonna love you any less if you don't make it past where I made it.
Nope.
Because guess what? I'm teaching you the game of life, as Coach Jackson was saying.
Yeah. Or Coach Hawkins.
Or Coach Hawkins was saying.
Like, what
I'm teaching you the game
of
life.
The football field, man, is going to go way beyond football. It's going to go way beyond football. Or any sport.
Any sport.
It's going to go way beyond that because the lessons I'm teaching you, man, it's not just about this sport. Will it apply to it? Yeah. With the hard work that I'm teaching you to put in, will it come out on the field or court? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
That same lesson in hard work is going to come out way harder. It's going to come out way deeper in life.
We said this before. Remember this, bro. Athletes are more in tune with life than the common students that come through high school.
Right.
Why? Because not the structure, but because we've been in tune to get the details out of everything.
Yeah.
And to work hard for everything that we want. You want to be you a third string. You working hard to be first string.
Right.
And once you become first string, you're working even harder to stay first string.
Yep.
Boom. So when you get into the game of life, that's all you think about. We didn't even think of this when we was working. We were just working just to be working. But in our mind, our minds and our bodies was already programmed to say, you know what? This motherfucker sweeping, or this motherfucker bagging groceries, or as us, this little clown over here making burgers. Man, watch this. Get your little ass out the way. Go back to making fries.
Right. I'm gonna make this burger.
Watch how we get down.
Because this burger's about to be killer. It's your life. It's like you got to stop, man. You listening to these elders. I got it. Some of them are, but when it comes down to certain things, man, you just gotta let what they say going one in and out there.
Facts.
Because it ain't
your principle on your head.
That lesson ain't for you. That lesson don't apply to you. I'm only gonna take what applies to you.
They still dwelling on the student that they had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago.
Right.
And you just have certain traits of that said person. Look at him. He can't help himself. He can't.
All in the chicken. Love him done.
He can't help himself. He can't help it.
All in it, man. I ain't even mad. That shit smell good as fuck. I'm sitting here smelling it right now.
Man, I bet.
Look, I can taste it. I can't. It's over with, man. Love it though.
Yes, sir. Sir.
I mean, because like I said, we're gonna do a show where it's like we're gonna put all.
Oh, bro, I cannot wait.
It's been a long road, man. I don't look.
What's that?
I can't, man. Because my role, man, there's a lot of people that come and complain and explain to me about their situation, man. Don't take my whatever to like I'm disrespecting your situation because I've been through way more than you could imagine.
Way more.
And I'm still here.
Yep. Way more.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot behind me, man. There's a lot
layers.
That's why people listen to me, because if anybody that knows my past, man, shit, I can come to Doug about this, I can come to Douglas about that, and they will listen because they know exactly, you know what I'm saying, what I've been through. I don't talk for nothing.
Right. Because I promise you, if anything, we could walk through this bitch silent.
Look, I don't talk for nothing.
If I talk, you better listen.
And look, I walk heavier.
Especially if I talk for more than 5 minutes.
Look, and I walk heavier than I talk.
Ooh, man, what?
Yeah, a lot of y'all here tiptoeing. I ain't about to tiptoe through nothing, especially this game called life, man, because I'm at the point, there's very few people I listen to.
Very few.
There's too many out there that got too many people stirring your pot, dog. Too many people stirring your pot.
You pulling at too much stuff.
You're trying to figure out.
You're pulling at way too much.
And then, you know what I'm saying, sitting out there trying to figure out, like, I should take this advice or I should take that advice? Like, if you don't already know from the person you talking to, you wrong.
Yeah, because they listen to too many people, bro, because they don't know who they are.
That's strong. That's strong.
I gotta listen to a bunch. I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 mentors. I have 30, 40 mentors because I have no idea what I want to do with my life.
That's lights out. I can't do that. I've never done it.
I was there. 3, 4 when I first got back here. I'm trying to learn real estate. I'm trying to learn crypto. I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn that. And none of that has nothing to do with me. I don't want to learn none of that. I want to be in it.
You got to learn who man. You got to learn who you get these lessons through, man.
But that's not me. I'm trying to pinpoint. So now I learned, I got all that. Now I figured out I got all that information for my peoples.
And you got this
so
guy.
They don't have to go and find.
I mean, I did search. That. But for y'all people that are taking lessons from folks that, like back in the day, man, we used to just listen to OG on the corner. That was different.
Yep.
That was that time. But now you can't listen to just some random cat on the corner. Can't. Because he ain't about to give you. He's just talking to hear himself talk.
That
He's just talking to hear himself talk, man.
Because he was the man 10 years ago, and 10 years ago that knowledge was cool.
But he didn't evolve to the time.
He didn't evolve. He's still talking like it's 10 years ago.
You gotta listen to people that evolved, man. We evolved. A lot of y'all have evolved.
Y'all evolved because you listen to us. If anything, if you haven't evolved, you had no choice on every Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? If you weren't talking to us, even if you weren't watching this shit on Sunday, man, you don't call us on Wednesday night. And I'm in
Thursday morning.
And just needed to talk about some shit because you didn't really know how that shit was gonna pan out. And not necessarily I know how it's gonna pan out, but I know what I gotta do. I know to tell you what to do to help wherever it do, you still gonna come out on top.
Either I done been through it or I've been around somebody that's been through it. So you can get a synopsis of what's going on.
And Big Brother was talking about,
and you can go from there.
Talking about experience. Experience is the best teacher. Yes. But it's not just your best teacher.
Yes.
It's somebody else's best teacher too. Your experience.
You stop speaking so fast, bro. You got back that back. Say that one more time, because some people missed it. Say it one more time.
Because some people learn that stove is hot on their own. Some people learn that stove is hot because somebody else dumbass touched the stove. You have to line with people on your same path. Just because we are going the same direction doesn't mean we have the same destination. And vice versa. Just because you have the same destination doesn't mean you go in the same direction.
Hello. We can all be going to New Orleans.
That don't mean I'm gonna take the same path you take. You might leave earlier than me.
You might get on another interstate. You might take the back roads.
And I like main interstate because I don't trust them backcountry ass stores. It just all depends on who you are. Your path is who you listen to. Period.
Nope.
You may not listen to your grandmama, but you can listen to your granddaddy. Or your mama versus your daddy. If they're in the same household or not in the same household. Nowadays,
or the black sheep of the family that everybody hates.
Or that motherfucker that just kiss everybody ass. One, I'm not kissing nobody ass. Let's go ahead and get that stuff. And if you're that type of person, fine, be that type of person. But if you're not, it's a lot tougher. But that don't mean you won't get there. You may get there later, but you still gonna get there.
Be who you are, because eventually your family is going to apologize and respect you for being that person you've always been.
No, they won't.
Some of them will. The ones that you're not expecting it. Okay, don't expect it. Don't look for it. Okay,
no,
don't expect it. Don't even look for it. Because a lot of them won't. 99% of them won't.
Hell nah, because you got to watch out for them narcissist folks because they always think they're right.
That's why I said 99%. Yep, bro, right. Them you got them right close to you. And a lot of them narcissistic ones are the elders.
Because they always think they're right. Because I've been through this, that, and the other, so I know what I'm talking about. That don't mean it apply to me.
What did you learn from it?
Just because you know what you're talking about don't mean it apply to me.
No, at all. Come on now.
So stop it. Now, we will respect what you've been through. Like,
clearly.
Look, one thing my granddad always told me, right before I joined the military, this is what he told me. He said, grandson, regardless of what you got going on, they can only chew so much ass before they start eating shit. And you spend more time in this life than you have that one. Think about that.
My pop said the same thing in different words.
Fuck your position.
Think about it.
Fuck what your position is. Just because you above me, don't mean you can talk to me any kind of goddamn way you want to. Just because your wife pissed you off before you left the house, or your husband pissed you off before you left the house.
You better preach.
And look. And I'm just throwing this out here. If you got to ask me if I shaved this morning, I probably didn't. But, Raisin, did you shave today? If you have to ask.
Does it matter, motherfucker? Just come up to me on the side like, hey, I see you didn't have, a good morning. So before you come to 9:30, clean that up for me.
And the thing about it is, I ain't never had a male NCO ask me if I shaved.
Never.
11 years. 11 years, not one time. It was always a female. And the bitch that you shave, don't worry about it. I know somebody that like it. You get that shit lined up too, goddammit. Shit. My bad.
I like how you got that lined up right there.
I fell into it. That shit used to piss me off. I fell into that. I'm gonna come back. I apologize. No, I don't.
Oh my God!
Don't come at me about what I got on my goddamn face. You got more hair on your face than I do, bitch. I'm just saying.
Hey, they gotta cut it out. Them army women gotta cut it out. They gotta cut it out. Sorry, cut it out. Cut it out, because I see your line.
Yeah,
your line.
Don't come at me about my goddamn shit. I got a shaving profile. What's your excuse? God damn it.
Hey, shh. Let me pull my shit out. What's wrong with you?
Hey, bitch, do you want to copy mine or what? Y'all used to piss me off with that bullshit, man. Don't ask me about my goddamn beard. Hell.
Oh, fuck.
My shaving profile.
Oh, my God.
My shit look just like yours with your non-shaving.
Hey, for real.
Fuckers over there. Don't come at me about that shit, man. Just saying. We had to throw some lightness in there, man, because we was a little heavy today. Because this topic is heavy, man, because a lot of people are getting drugged down by their elders because they don't know how to push them back on that whole you've been disrespecting your kids for a while. Y'all need to cut that shit out.
Hey, so think of this. I really want y'all to really think about it, though, for real. You have everybody's born with a gift, right? And as soon as you start to explore your gift, majority of gifts are outside of the norm.
Yeah.
God Most High was not. It nothing normal about him. He was creator, so he's teaching you, or he instilled in you to be a creator. Creators are not loved in this realm.
No.
You got to be a repeater or a follower.
Yeah.
Being a creator gets you basically killed.
Yeah. I mean, because if we was made in his image, then,
like Candy Girls just said, kids are people too. So if you're born with the gift.
Yeah, you gotta let them have it.
You gotta please.
Stop putting your kids in line with the norm.
Who?
Stop all these goddamn shit, and this is heavy with me. Stop all these goddamn acronyms and all this shit. These people putting these labels on your goddamn kids that don't even know them. Look, if somebody that you don't know, your kids don't know is a complete, I don't care what credentials they got. I don't care how many MDs or DMSs or whatever this, that, and other shit. Man, let your kid be your kid. Stop letting these people tell you how to treat your children.
Brother, they got to know their kid first.
That's a true story. You're
only gonna let the people label your child if you don't know your child, or if you can't actually tell what's going on because of the system. The system is going to tell you something. They tell, of course, all of my kids have a problem with the system.
Right.
All of mine.
Because as soon as your kids, like we said before, they spend more time at school than they do at home. And I know we're getting off a little bit, but this is important. I feel like we need to put this shit out here.
Yes. Oh, absolutely,
bro. More time at school than they do at home. And if they can't get your kid to conform to their standard or fall in to their teaching plan, your kid got a goddamn issue now.
He's an issue. He got an IEP.
That's bullshit. Yeah, my kid don't want to.
Because they don't learn on the same spectrum as said person.
My kid learned better standing up. Don't get mad at my kid because he won't sit down or she won't sit down.
Put his ass. If you're a real teacher and you understanding your kids, like the reason why I can speak on this is because I taught for 2 years. I was in a class with special ed. I had an actual special ed person, one specific kid that I was supposed to be doing, and I ended up with the whole special ed education class, going from kindergarten to 5th grade. So I actually seen it. If you are a teacher, you're supposed to explore and examine your kids. You know that this said kid can't sit down straight. Put him in the back. Let him stand up.
So he ain't a distraction to all the other kids.
He's in the back with his other people that's standing up, and they looking at each other, smiling, and doing their work.
Right. Not only doing their work,
Elder,
but helping the other students that can't sit down with their work.
Because now they can concentrate because they ain't got to look back. They're looking at you up front. See how common sense. It ain't common. It ain't. And the government telling you it's not common because they did a course, a Common Core program.
But they can't wrap their mind around it. These standardized shits ain't for everybody. That's why I tried college 3 separate times. Couldn't make it.
Not for me.
Because it ain't for me. You ain't about to put me in no goddamn box. I refuse. Pay all that money for that degree and then still
can't remember. I'm not trying to remember. My brain only wants to remember shit that I'm going to use. That's how I'm programmed. That's how we programmed. I only want to use stuff that's going to be knowledgeable or progressive for me or somebody else around me.
Yep.
But you giving me this memorization bullshit in school. That's all it is. I'm memorizing a date, a time line, or some words.
For what?
So I can answer A, B, C, or D.
I mean, I love y'all, but y'all got to learn y'all kids, man. Look, it's huge.
For real, man. Look.
Because a lot of them situations out there just ain't built for y'all kids. Y'all keep trying to stuff them in these situations. It ain't for them. It ain't. But we're going to figure it out. Eventually. Hopefully. One day.
Y'all keep listening.
One day. And stop living through your kids. Cut it out. Cut that shit the fuck out. Those are the lessons for the day. Learn your child. So when you get to this point where you are elder, which some of y'all already are,
hello,
you ain't putting yourself or your child in a position to do some shit that you asking because you won't ask them to do it. You won't ask them to do it. Why are you worried about them doing it? What fun? Telling you, society is going so many different ways right now. You don't know where to put your kid at. Let your kid tell you. Let your kids tell you where they want to be. I guarantee they will if you let them feel comfortable enough to come talk to your goofy ass about it.
Bang, right there, bruh. You gotta be open. It can't be a dictatorship. It can't be a dictatorship. Cause I get it. You want your child to be the first one to graduate college in the family. But what if he don't like school or she don't like school?
Look, in some of y'all own course, I don't spank my kids. Cool, because you got your ass whooped when you was growing up.
And it wasn't a teaching on the other end.
Stop mentally whooping your kids
up. Say that again. Say it again.
If you ain't gonna physically whoop your kids, don't mentally whoop your kids. Because
that's gonna be a style.
You think you stopping shit because you ain't hitting the extension cord, you ain't picking up a belt, racetrack, whatever. But up in the head, what are you doing?
You ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. You gonna be just like your daddy. You can't play no sports. You dumb as hell. Your educate words spit.
Because we
manifest.
Man, I saw a video just the other day. D.L. Hughley. He said the worst thing you can be as a child is a child that look like your daddy and your mama don't like him.
Oh my God! Facts.
That's the worst thing you can be as a child is to look like your goddamn daddy and your mama don't like your daddy. D.L. Hughley said that. I don't say shit.
And guess what? Now keep this in mind. D.L. Hughley was born
back then,
60s,
so he knows.
So think of all the parents that have grown up.
Hello.
All the kids, all the brothers that have grown up, dads right now, currently dads that grown up either with or without their dad, but their moms hated their dad. Can you imagine what they're teaching? How they was taught? How they was brought up? And then think of the child when the light switch turns on and they figure out what the hell really happened. Because the mom was so bitter and didn't want to explain what or how she was feeling. You know how easy it is as a parent to explain to your child that all that has been a stereotypical statement forever.
Yeah.
The kids is not old enough. Their mind can't understand what's going on.
Just like we were saying, you are sowing seeds of failure into your child's life. Stop that shit. That's big.
Oh, their brains is not programmed, or they're not big. Their brains is not big enough to understand. He's only 8. He's only 9. He's only 12. He's only 15. Wait till he's 18. Wait till he's 21. No. Do you know what you just did? You just prolonged a problem that you have instilled in him, because your ass have been saying your daddy ain't shit, so you ain't shit. You look like your daddy, so you ain't shit. But at 9 years old, you can tell your son, hey, son, let me tell you something. How I feel
It's not how you
about your father.
It's not how you
How I feel about your father does not reflect you.
No, it should. It doesn't, and it shouldn't.
Again, now, at 8, 9, 10, 11, young-minded, when their mind... If they can work a PlayStation, an Xbox, they don't own either. Now, you poor. You don't have anything. But they can work a PlayStation. They can work an Xbox, an iPad, a phone, do their homework, and tell you, Mom, I can go piss. Right now, I got to go piss. Yeah, their intellect is strong.
Teaching you shit. You got the new iPhone. Can't do shit with it.
And they done put it on for you, cut it on for you, set it up for you the whole nine. But you can't tell them why you hate their daddy.
Just saying.
Their intellect is not built strong enough to get that emotional strong.
And they hold on to it too, because I'm about to be 40 and still can't tell my mom I'm about to go up to Delaware and see my dad.
Fact.
Without hearing it. I'm about to be 40 years old. My brother about to be 41. And we still have issues.
We still have issues.
We catch that heat from going to see our dad. At 40 years. Come on, man.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
I ain't going to get into that too much.
If you cannot let it go. If you cannot, again, we go back to this. If you cannot open up your top drawer,
pull that shit out
and look yourself in the mirror, and then after you look yourself in the mirror and face yourself, go face your children and tell them what's going on. They know what's up.
Look at bro. Oh, you gonna hear it. Both of us still.
Fact. Shit. You know what's crazy? I hear it.
Like you don't know the truth. Every time you come up, you hear it. Like you don't know the truth.
Like I ain't been in the family since I was knee high to a grasshopper. Like she ain't raised me to be her own.
A bow-legged one at that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't changed my diapers. Like come on, like I know the story. So me, I gotta play along with this narrative. Because you're not gonna change it again.
Stop ruining your kids.
If we can't get these elders to change their mindset, we gotta leave them as is.
Stop shitting on your kids, because that's what you're doing. You shitting on your kids, and you hurt them. You hurting them, man. Look, we're gonna get off on that one because I can't. Because I'm born. I can go on. About that.
So to tap in with all this, I really want y'all to think right now in our age group, how we're gonna stop this trend, how we're gonna stop this generational curse. Right now, men or women, you hate or dislike your baby daddy or baby mom. So the fuck what? They gave you a blessing.
Look, right.
That idiot, right. That problem child, that hate, the hate that you have towards that person gave you a motherfucking blessing.
Don't take that out on them. Because you don't shit on
Don't take that out on your blessing.
You don't shit on none of your other blessings.
You thank God for every other blessing that you get, but you won't thank him for that right there. That's walking right in front of you right now. That you don't know right now, that child is smarter than the Albert Einstein. But you won't let him or her explore their gift because they look like the person that you don't like.
We'll wait.
That has power, that is a master over your life. Right now, your baby mama, your baby daddy is God in your life.
Because you gave them too much goddamn power.
All of it, bruh.
We'll
You
wait.
better tell them.
We'll wait. We'll wait till the next time. We'll see what y'all got in the comments and the DMs after this one. If this shit didn't hit you in the head, I don't know what we can talk about that will. But we're gonna keep talking anyway.
Shit ain't gonna stop.
We're gonna keep talking anyway. We're gonna keep talking anyway. We're gonna let y'all go with that because y'all Sundays and time is precious. And we appreciate y'all for giving us yours. Because it's precious. So we appreciate every little bit we get. We love y'all. Hey, think about what we said. Think about what we said. And enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Regardless of how much time you got left in this day, enjoy this one because tomorrow you may not have it.
Exactly. Hey, plug your game. This is a game. Plug your game. Plug your chess piece as if today was your last day.
For real. And go.
Don't do nothing else.
And go out tomorrow
but today.
Last. Go out every day like
tomorrow ain't promised.
Go out every
We're gonna live minute by minute.
Go every day like it's your last. I promise you, your life will be so. Man, boy, you gonna trend up like you couldn't imagine.
You have no idea once you manifest.
Trend up. Everybody trend up.
Your
we
words
bless on y'all. We bless on y'all, man, because we don't want nothing bad on nobody. We bless on y'all. Whatever you do right now, you gonna come out on top cleaner. You gonna come out on the other side cleaner, and it is what it is. Do things you love.
And what's crazy is you ain't even got to work for it because we just gave it to you. Because we gonna work.
And you know what discipline is? Let me tell y'all what Mike Tyson said discipline is.
Ooh,
discipline is
speak to him, bro.
Like you love it, even though you hate it. That's discipline. You can't get it on Amazon. Stop looking.
You hate to read, but you read because you want the knowledge.
Don't let it fool you.
Don't that make sense?
Like you love it, even though you hate it. That's discipline. Let's get to it. Check out the YouTube. This is gonna be up this week. You know how it gets down. We love y'all.
We drop it on Monday.
We'll see y'all next week.
Tuesday's an old video for y'all.
Let this be.
We got a play. We got a playlist
Monday right now.
Facts. Don't even worry about tomorrow. Start right now.
Do it right now, man. Be ready for what's coming. We love y'all. We're gonna see y'all when we got it. Peace and blessings.
Already.
Oh, let me get that down.
Yeah.
Get that down.